everybody, and welcome to the Phoenix Wellness Our Menopause Our Way blog series. I'm Jeanette Forder, the founder and CEO of Phoenix Wellness Coaching. We're an online women-only wellness and life coaching service specialising in helping women to thrive through the menopause. Today I want to talk to you about body confidence. I want to have a discussion around what it is and particularly how the menopause can impact the way in which we feel about our bodies. So quite simply, body confidence is how we feel about our bodies and the way that we believe our bodies look to us. When we say we're body confident, this means we're accepting and happy with the way our bodies look, and particularly with what our bodies can do. But I'm sure you'll agree with me, body confidence can be really subjective. It will mean different things to different women. It will also mean different things to us as we progress through the various stages of our life. So for instance, after having a baby, we will often have put on weight. Our bodies may look different. We may also find we have stretch marks where we've expanded so that we could carry that baby. We might find that after an illness or an accident or an operation, our bodies feel and look different to us. We might find that we have a scar, a prominent scar perhaps from an accident or an operation. Or through ill health, we may just find that our bodies aren't functioning the way they used to. We can't do what we used to do. That will have an impact on how we feel about our bodies. The menopause can have a very big impact on how we feel and view our bodies. As our hormones, as estrogen, progesterone and testosterone start to fluctuate and reduce in our bodies, this will have a material impact on the way our bodies look and what we can do. For instance, estrogen levels dipping will mean that we will start to lose elasticity. This is a natural part of aging, but what we'll find is we'll find wrinkles coming. So we'll find them here on our forehead, across our lips, maybe down our neck, or we'll find that our skin is starting to feel looser and sagging. That's the loss of estrogen and the loss of elasticity. As we lose testosterone, we start to lose muscle mass. We also lose that ability that we had, that propensity to want to get up, to want to go out and exercise. And also the duration of our exercise will become shorter. That can mean, again, our bodies don't work like they used to. We're not able to do what we used to do. And the skin and our muscles may look different. I mean, let's all remember the phrase about bingo wings. Thankfully, we don't talk about that too often, but it's that skin here. It's as you get older and that skin, the muscle starts to dip and that skin starts to sag. Again, these are all natural parts of the aging process and the loss of our hormones. But equally, we can find that through menopause, we start to gain weight. This is where we're not able to burn the calories so much. So the body actually turns that sugar and that food that we're eating into fat, which gets stored around our middles. So our body shape may change and we may not actually recognize ourselves. We may look in the mirror and say, who is this woman? I don't recognize her. She's put on weight. Her skin doesn't look so good and she can't exercise like she used to. I know I've gone through this. As I went through the menopause, I put on weight. I put on a lot of weight. I'd hated looking at the woman in the mirror. I really didn't want to see that woman. I didn't recognize her and I didn't like her. So I started to hide her. I started to hide her through the clothes that I was wearing. So I started to wear bigger, baggier clothes, things that weren't waisted, things that hid me away. And of course, as I started to hide my body away, that had a psychological impact on me and I found myself hiding me away. I wouldn't stand up and put myself forward for those jobs at work. I wouldn't want to stand on the stage and talk to people. I wouldn't want to do this, for instance. So our body confidence can really have a knock-on effect with our self-esteem, our sense of worth and our self-confidence. That's why it's so important that we learn to accept and like our bodies. We also live in a culture that really favours youth and perfection. We only have to look at the pages of Instagram to see those wonderful bodies that people are showing on photographs. But let's not forget that those are just a snapshot. They're just what people want to see. Most of those people go through insecurities like the rest of us. And what I'm saying is this is a natural phase in our lives. So let's start to embrace it. Let's start to think differently about our bodies. Let's not fixate so much on what they look like, but let's learn to get to know them and to honour them. So what I'm saying is, as we go through the menopause, let's think about 5 things we can do that will boost our body confidence. So number 1, I would say, is start to think about what your body can do rather than the way it looks. So celebrate when you maybe go out for a long walk, or you put a dress on that you really like. Celebrate the way your body feels, what you can do, rather than focusing on what it looks like. Number 2, think about the whole of your body and stop singling out those areas you don't like. We all have them. I, for instance, will always single out my stomach. It's never what I want. It's not the flat stomach. But I've now stopped doing that. I now look at my body as a whole, and I know the entirety of my body is the sum of all the parts. So don't single out those bits you don't like. Just actually accept those bits and say, hey, as a whole, look what my body can do. 3, and most importantly, fuel your body like you love it and you care for it. Treat it like your best friend. So stop abusing it by giving it all those nasty toxins, the alcohol, the excess sugar, the processed foods. Feed it with food and with liquid and hydration that makes it feel good, that shows that you really care. Number 4, stop comparing ourselves to others. This comes back to the Instagram again. Those are just photographs that might have been airbrushed. They may not be real. We're real women. So let's actually look at ourselves and celebrate what we do as individuals. Don't compare our bodies or what we can do to those of other people. And number 5 is about actually the way we talk to our bodies, the way we talk to ourselves. So let's give ourselves a break. Let's light up and be nicer to our bodies. Talk to ourselves like we're our own best friends. Use positive words, dispel the negative, and really focus on the good and celebrate what we can do. If we follow these 5 simple steps, we will start to boost our body confidence because we'll have a positive view of ourselves. And it's so important. Once you boost your body confidence, your self-esteem and your self-confidence also improve. So if you found this useful today or want to find out more, please do go to my website at www.phoenixwellness.co.uk or subscribe to this channel as I come in regularly with blogs, and you can learn some more on all sorts of tips about the menopause. Alternatively, think about coming into coaching with me. I'm here to help, so that's Phoenix Wellness Coaching, helping you to thrive through the menopause. Thank you.